Okay, thank you for downloading the asset pack from COM, which is the Campaign Against Living Miserably. I'm going to go through everything that you need to know about installing each of your assets. There will be timestamps below so you can check which assets you're actually wanting to use and go through that specific part of the tutorial, or you can watch the whole tutorial all the way through and see if that works for you. The first one I'm going to start with is the Twitch Integrated Throwing System COM plushie. So it's not a 3D model or anything, it is just like a PNG. So to install the little PNG into Twitch Integrated Throwing System, you just need to go to the Object Manager at the top there, and then you will right click on here, it will bring this up, import PNG, you'll see them all here, click COM plush and then OK. There you go, there's one in. And then that is it. So, and then you would set it up with however you want to set up your channel point redeems to get that to trigger. Now, to install all the Live2D assets, what you will need to do is you have the Live2D model folder open. Now you can find this by going to Theme Apps, Common, VTube Studio, VTube Studio Data, Streaming Assets, Live2D Models. You're going to drop it in there first and I'll show you how to set each one up, and then you will import them as items after. For anyone who is a PNG or GIF tuber, there are some PNG assets here that are exactly the same as the Live2D ones, they're just not animated. So you can use those if you can't use the Live2D ones. For anyone else that wants to use the Live2D ones, just go ahead and grab those folders and drop them into your Live2D model folder. Make sure you keep a copy of these somewhere safe, just in case. Now once you've got VTube Studio open, if the icons don't upload for all the COM stuff, pop the bar down and back up and they'll be there. First one we're going to start with is the blanket. Once it's in, go ahead and hit auto setup and then OK. This will move and swing as you move. There's nothing in particular you need to do with this blanket at the moment. You can, if you would like to, adjust the X and Y settings. So the blanket will turn based on the face angles. So feel free to turn these up or down to your favour. Once you've changed those settings, if you want to, you do not have to, you can leave them as is. Hit item settings and load current model as Live2D item, and then hit select and then OK. You'll see a duplicate comes up. You can go ahead and click save and then OK. You can get rid of that if you would like to, and then you can go over to your model. Once you're over at your model, you can hit item settings again, find your blanket, hit select and then bring it in, and there it is there. Once it's on, I may need to adjust it wherever you need to adjust it, depending on if it's grabbing onto a piece of hair or if it's grabbing onto the body. But once it's on, you want to go ahead and item scenes for hotkeys, create a new item scene and then hit select. It will come up automatically with the COM blanket included into it. Go ahead and name this to whatever you want. I'm going to name it COM blanket and then hit save and then OK. You can then go in your settings and then over to hotkey settings and expressions, and then go to the plus button at the bottom, press the plus, and your hotkey action will be toggle item scene. Hit select and the item scene will be COM blanket. Record that to whatever one you would like to record it to. I'm just going to record it to a random letter. So you can then put this on to stop after a certain amount of seconds or anything like that. For me, I just want it to appear and disappear with the C, so I can put this on wherever I want. If you find that your arms or any limbs or anything is poking out of the blanket that you do not want to poke out of the blanket, you can go ahead and then go into settings, into model settings, customize model, customize multiply screen color for art meshes, hit select, and then find the art mesh that you want to change. These might all be named, mine aren't, yours might be named. Click on near or on the item that you want to make invisible, essentially, If you're not sure if it is the thing you're clicking on, go ahead and click this eye and you'll see there, it flashed for me. So I have a coat that's currently off. I'll go ahead and click that one. That is the arm that I want. So I'm going to turn that on and bring this over to the transparent. Like that, you see the arm disappears. And then hit OK. And then OK again. Do this for any parts that you want to get rid of. Most people like to get rid of the forearms or any extra bits of coat sticking out. Do that for anything you need to get rid of. Then click OK. Keep it gone for now. Go over to your hotkey settings and expressions. Hit the plus button. Hit your hotkey action. And then you want to look for Art Mesh Color Preset. Don't forget you can use the scroll at the bottom to get to it. Art Mesh Color Preset, hit select, and then go ahead and click Record Settings. Now that will record however many meshes that you got rid of. Mine's counting 6 because I have a coat that's got rid of and then one part of the arm. It might be more or less depending on what you click on for how many art meshes you got rid of. That is not permanent, don't worry. Go ahead and record what you want that to be. So I'm going to record it as the same as the blanket appearing, and then click Done. So when the blanket appears, the arms will disappear, and when the blanket disappears, everything comes back. So that is how you set that up so that everything goes together. The next thing is the calm mask. So I'm going to go ahead and click the calm mask. Go ahead and click auto setup and then OK. Same with this one, there's nothing particularly special with it, but if you do want to change the angles on the mask to be more or less dramatic, you can go ahead and go into model settings and change this down here. You can go ahead to item settings, load current model as live 2D item and hit select and then OK. And then hit save and then OK again. Go ahead and get rid of that. And again, go over to your model. Go into items and grab the mask. And then OK. And you can put this mask on. If you want to put this on behind hair, press and hold the left mouse button down if you want to be able to change what layer this is going to sit on. And then toggle on, put item in model, hit the word front there, and then go through the model here and find which layer you want this to go on. So you'll find if you want to put it behind hair, you can, or you can just leave it simply on the front of the model. The next thing we're going to set up is the mic. Let's go ahead and click Calm Mic, hit Auto Setup and then OK. So here it is a long mic and it is already moving. For this one, you'll need to go into settings and make sure that your microphone is connected and that you have the microphone that you're using on. Next, go to model settings, scroll all the way down, hit the plus button, and the input will be voice volume. Go ahead and select that. The output will be voice _ volume. You can type in V, they'll come up for you straight away. As I'm talking, the volumizer is going up and down. You can change how smooth that is here, all the way up if you want it to be a little bit slower, all the way down if you want it to immediately peak. Next thing you need to do is go to hotkey settings and expressions, a little clipboard at the end, hit expression editor, create new expression, and then select. Now you'll see here there's a toggle for stand, desk. 0 is the stand, 1 is the desk. So if you want this to be placed on a desk or a shorter stem, you can do that. Go ahead and name this whatever you want to name it. I will just name this stem. Press OK, and then create new hotkeys for all unused expressions. Hit select and then OK. A new little bubble will pop up here. Record whatever hotkey you want to turn that from a stem mic up to a stand, like a desk stand mic. This can be whatever hotkey you want. I'm just going to pick a random hotkey. I'll pick G. So now when I press G, you'll see the stand will shorten and the little desk one will come up there. Once you have done that, the same as the other ones, hit item settings, load current model as live 2D item, hit select, then OK, and then hit save, and then OK again. If it doesn't come up on the screen when you hit save, just hit the hotkey that you created. It's just because it's gone to the desk mode. So you just need to lengthen the stem basically, and then switch over to the model, and then you can go ahead and bring in your mic. You don't need to pin this onto your model. It's better if you don't, because the mic will be static, and then hit OK. So as you see in there, the mic didn't look like it loaded in. It's because I had the hotkey on the desk portion. So go ahead and hit your hotkey to turn it to a stem one if it disappears off the screen. It's just maybe shortened off the screen. So go ahead and make this whatever size you want. Again, if you want to make this a desk one, hit your hotkey, and then that is done. Your last one to set up here is the cannon. So go ahead and click the calm cannon. For the calm cannon, you want to hit auto setup and then OK. So once it's in there, you want to go over to the model settings and then idle animation and then confetti pop. It'll suddenly go from not moving to suddenly moving and shooting. Item settings. Load a current model as live 2D item and hit select. Save and then OK. And then you can get rid of it if you want to. Go over to your model. Then grab a hold of the item. So go to item settings and then grab the calm cannon. You can either pin it to your model or not, it's up to you. And then hit OK, there it is, it'll randomly come up like that. You can pop this wherever you want. If you want to put it in between layers, so for instance I might want to put this behind me or behind my coat or off screen, I can do, it's completely off whatever I want to do. I'm going to go ahead and put this behind my coat, so I'm going to go ahead and press and hold the left mouse button. Choose where this goes, so I want this to go behind my arm, in between, and there we go. And then hit done. So as if it's coming out from the back there. Now go ahead and press OK. Then you need to create a item scene. So then I'm going to item scenes for hotkeys here. Create new item scene and then hit select. It'll have the calm cannon there, and I'm just going to name this cannon. Hit save and then OK. And then go over to the hotkey settings and expressions. I'm going to, and I'll press the plus button. The hotkey action will be toggle item scene and then hit select. And the item scene will be cannon and then hit select again. And then record whatever I want to be the hotkey. So now when I press it away, it goes away like that. And then if I press it in, it comes in and then shoots. For this one, I would also hit this to stop after 6 seconds so that the animation doesn't replay over and over unless you want it to. It's completely up to you. This means when I hit D, it will come on, it'll do the confetti, and then it will go away after 6 seconds. Like that. It's completely up to how you want to do that. So that about wraps that up. If you need any help or any troubleshooting with anything, please feel free to grab me at vgen.co/SinbadStardust. Please help support the campaign against living miserably where you can.